Hi, I'm Tate Davis. I'm a Deputy District Attorney here in Sacramento. Obviously, for the victims of these crimes, you want to do whatever you can to help them have an opportunity to have a voice, bring them into the process. Usually, unfortunately, people don't understand criminal law because they don't necessarily have that much contact with it. And so suddenly somebody's a victim of a violent, heinous crime, and they're trying to work through what that means for them personally and just in terms of their own trauma, in terms of coming to terms with moving forward. But then they have this whole apparatus of the legal system, which could be, overwhelming, could be in some ways terrifying, right? So one of the things that we get to do is when we meet with somebody who's been affected these crimes, we work in a team. I have a victim advocate who's a social worker who comes in and works as a team member with me, and our responsibilities are divided. The advocate person is there to help the victim sort of work through their trauma, find ways to move on, help with counseling, therapy, help them with things, sometimes with restitution issues when they have to get back on their feet. That's their responsibility. My responsibility is purely on the trial and holding them, the defendant, legally responsible. So we have a separation of tasks. It's incredibly rewarding to be able to come to the community I love and say, hey, this is wrong, this should not have happened, and this is what happened, and be able to give the victim a voice, to give them the opportunity to speak and share the truth with the jury, and have the jury come back and say, not in our community. And that's a large part of what is thrilling about the job, is the sense of, these are important issues, these are big issues, they're sometimes very ugly issues, but to be able to present that to jury so that as a community, they can determine what the appropriate outcome is. So the victim's had a chance of voice, and so as a community and the victim, we can heal and move forward.